Here's a horror story for you: The Isolation Experiment. Dr. Emma Taylor had always been fascinated by the effects of isolation on the human mind. As a leading psychologist, she had spent years studying the effects of solitude on prisoners, astronauts, and even Antarctic researchers. For her latest experiment, Emma had recruited a group of 6 strangers, each with their own unique skills and backgrounds. She had designed a state-of-the-art underground bunker equipped with everything the participants would need to survive for a year. The rules were simple. The participants would live in the bunker, isolated from the outside world, with no contact with the outside world. Emma would monitor their progress through cameras and sensors, but the participants wouldn't know what was happening above ground. At first, the participants were excited and optimistic. They explored the bunker, settled into their routines, and started to bond with each other. But as the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, things started to change. One by one, the participants began to experience strange occurrences. Doors would slam shut on their own, disembodied voices whispered in the darkness, and an unsettling feeling of being watched permeated the bunker. As the months dragged on, the participants' grip on reality began to slip. Paranoia set in, and they started to turn on each other. Accusations flew, and alliances were formed and broken. Emma watched from above, her fascination turning to horror as she realized that the isolation was taking a terrible toll on the participants. She had expected some psychological strain, but this was something different, something primal. One participant, a quiet and reserved woman named Sarah, began to exhibit bizarre behavior. She would whisper to herself, and her eyes would glaze over as if she was seeing something that wasn't there. As the experiment neared its end, Emma realized that she had made a terrible mistake. The participants were no longer just isolated, they were being consumed by something ancient and malevolent. The cameras captured the final moments of the experiment in chilling detail. The participants, their minds shattered by the isolation, descended into madness. They screamed, they fought, and they disappeared into the darkness. When Emma finally opened the bunker door, she was met with an eerie silence. The participants were gone, but the whispers continued. The cameras still rolled, capturing the darkness that had taken over. Emma's experiment had unleashed a horror beyond her wildest imagination, and she was left to wonder, what had she awakened? The end. I hope you enjoyed this chilling tale.